I think we should be live now. Just give me a second. I'll verify it on my side and then we'll start the session.
Okay.
Yes, we are live. And the voice is also clear. Alright, so this is our 65th Q&A session, and as per the IDP schedule, tomorrow is the LRWS, that is the listening, reading and writing test. So we'll start our session with solving the quiz that I recently shared, which is of grammar. And today we have Chirag to help us solve the questions, and I'll also try my best to help him clear the test. Alright, Chirag, ready?
Yes.
So identify the subject. I am taking a grammar test.
Taking.
Subject.
Sorry, acha, grammar test. Grammar.
Subject. The sequence is always subject, verb and object.
Okay, I. Sorry,
I.
sorry.
So I over here is our pronoun. Am, what is am?
Auxiliary verb.
Auxiliary verb in the present tense. Taking is
Taking is a verb. ING form.
gerund form of the verb, or
ING
you can
verb.
say ing form.
Gerund form.
A is an article. Grammar is
Article.
our proper noun, and grammar test we can say that
Proper.
these are two nouns. We can say it as, call it as proper noun. So I is our
Okay.
subject, taking is our verb, and a grammar test is our object. Alright,
Okay.
let's go to the next
Right.
one. Identify the objects. There are three of them in this one.
IV.
Objects.
Milk.
Milk. Two more.
Delhi. New Delhi.
New Delhi. We can say I went to New Delhi. The New Delhi becomes the object. There is one more.
Me.
Me. So there is this rule which a lot of people break. Some people say my friends and me went to the store. That is actually wrong. We always use a subject pronouns to introduce a subject. So we always say my friend and I, or I can say Chirag and I can say Jason and I, but I cannot say Jason and me. So as per the rule, these are the three objects in this one. Right? Write is of course a verb, so it won't be counted as a object or a subject. A subject can only be a noun or a pronoun, and the same rule applies for an object. It has to be a common noun or a proper noun, or it has to be a pronoun. So these three answers completes the criteria. Let's go to the next one. Select the subordinating conjunctions that shows time connection. Subordinating conjunctions are used to make complex sentences. We use it to make complex sentences, and of course
Since.
compound complex as well. So since it shows time connection, then
Although
is contrast connection, we cannot select that.
Okay. When
Shows time connection.
and while.
While also shows time connection. So although is used for contrast, because is for reason, and as is also for reason. So these are the three time connections. We can say when I met this person, I became extremely happy. While meeting this person, I felt joyful. Since I met this person, I'm on cloud 9. So these are our complex sentences using these subordinating conjunctions. Right, let's go to the next one. Syllables, as I already explained it in the previous one.
Okay.
So syllables are
Reading.
the consonant sounds that we
Reading.
produce. For instance, if my name
Five.
is Jason, we'll call it as Jason, 2 syllables. Okay, sorry, Jai, Sa and Na, 3 syllables. For Chirag, it's Chi, Ra and Ga, 3. So what about ridiculous?
5.
Exactly, 5 syllables. True? No, it's 4 actually. Re,
4. Okay. Reading.
D,
Re.
Q
Killer.
and Lus, 4, not 5.
Okay.
Okay, we got one wrong so far. Let's go to the next one. Auxiliary verbs.
Will be.
Future, we'll use will. We'll always use will for future simple. In the future tense, we'll use will for future simple tense, and will be for future continuous. What about was, were?
Past tense.
Past tense.
Continuous. Continuous past tense.
Was and were for past continuous. Am is are for.
Past continuous. Present continuous.
Will be for. Will for simple. Will be for future continuous.
Future continuous.
Had for
Perfect.
past perfect.
Perfect. Past perfect.
Have has for.
Present perfect.
And will have for
Future perfect.
future perfect. So we'll select auxiliary verb would be
Yes.
will and will be.
Yes.
Select the sentence with a restrictive clause. Restrictive clause are clauses that are added in the midst of a sentence. Okay, if I give the hint, it will be obvious.
E.
Okay,
The book
exactly.
that is.
See, I'll give you an example. For instance, the book, comma, which is on the table, comma, belongs to Sarah. This becomes a non-restrictive clause. But as we used that, we have not used a single comma over here. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So if that sentence is with comma and which, commas encapsulating which sentence, which clause, so we can remove it. So it becomes a non-restrictive. But this is that is on the table. We cannot remove this from the sentence. This becomes a mandatory clause. So this is the right one. Next one. Syllables.
Right. Two.
Two.
Rapid. Rapid. Oh, sorry. Three.
Two.
Sir, two.
My
Okay.
bad.
Rapid.
Rapid. So two.
Yeah.
So it confuses every time. It's a ra. P is also a consonant.
P.
Sometimes it's T.
Okay. That.
So if you don't get it right with the syllables, that's okay. The reason I've added syllables is because when it comes to syllables, you should emphasize the last syllable.
Okay.
For instance, if you're talking about a noun, so pen is a singular noun, pens becomes the plural noun. So the last syllable is important for speaking. It's okay if you're not
Okay.
able to count the number of words. Even I'm not able to do that. That's okay. But you should be aware of the rules. These rules are mandatory.
Okay. Select the present perfect. Continuous tense. Okay.
Think about the auxiliary verbs used in
He
present
has.
perfect continuous.
Yeah. He has been writing an essay.
Think about the auxiliary verbs
Continuous. Okay.
used in present continuous.
Present perfect. Continuous tense.
Not perfect. Okay, yeah, it's present perfect. So you are right.
Yes, sir.
So has,
He has been writing an essay.
and there is one more.
Two. Okay. They have been
They have been. So
writing
has
an
and
essay.
have plus been and plus ing. The verb
Yeah.
ing form of the verb. So these are the correct ones. The gerund form of the verb, there is only one.
Fighting.
I almost clicked the ride. Question sentence. This is also an obvious one.
Do you recognize? And did they find missing?
What about prepositions?
Under, above, and beside.
Under,
And
above,
at, above,
besides, at.
besides, at.
Is an auxiliary verb and because is a
Under,
reason connection.
reason
Subordinate conjunction.
connection.
What about the syllables in communication? Again, syllables.
Okay. 5.
5. Ka, mu, ni,
Ni,
ke, sh,
ke,
na. So 5 syllables. Identify the compound sentence. Compound sentence should have coordinating conjunction, and coordinating conjunctions are fan voice. For and nor, but or yet so.
Okay. I wanted to go to the beach, and I enjoy reading books and watching television. B and D. Sorry. Books and books and watching.
So this
Yeah.
is It's not an
Yeah.
independent clause. If you check
And
this one, it is a pronoun. So this is our subject. This sentence does not have a subject. It is just connecting reading books and watching television. If you
okay.
check this one, we have a subject I. I will either go on a long drive or I will stay home and enjoy a nice cup of tea. So this is a compound
Yeah.
sentence. Okay, so the next time even I need to be careful because I'm just selecting the ones that you are saying.
See with the past perfect continuous. They had been cooking.
They had been cooking dinner. We have had, we have plus been, and we also have the gerund form.
Yeah. Comparative form of adjective and adverb. Comparative. So I don't know.
Okay, so remember the days when we talked about positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. First of all, let's
Yeah.
identify adjectives and adverbs. So, which are the adjectives and which are the adverbs?
Mm, calm is calming.
Ask yourself, does it modify verb or does it modify a noun or a pronoun?
Calming. Calm is adjective.
It's an adjective,
Yeah. Clamor. Calm
and
is an adjective.
calmly is our
Is
adverb.
adverb
So A and D
because
are the
ly.
positive form of the adjectives and adverbs, right? So when we talk about the
Yeah.
comparative degree, calmer, so he is
Calmer and
calmer than him.
climax.
So this is our comparative
And
form of an adjective,
yeah, B and C.
and this is the superlative form of the adjective, calmest.
Superlative.
When it comes to
Yeah.
calmly, the
Another
adverb,
way DENF LY.
yes. So when it comes to the adverb calmly, we cannot say calmlier. So we have to add more. So this is our comparative form and this is our superlative form. So more calmly and calmer is our answer.
Okay.
Is it clear now?
Yes.
Let's select the dependent clause.
When I become an
Jamshid,
entrepreneur.
I've unmuted you. You can also give your contribution.
When I become an entrepreneur.
When I become an entrepreneur. So when
That's
is our subordinating conjunction showing time connection?
when
There are three more.
if the sun shines brightly.
So if is our conditional connection. It's a subordinating connection. Subordinating
As I
conjunction
am
showing
getting older.
conditional connection. Where is this?
Yeah.
As I'm getting older. So as is our reason connection. Subordinating conjunction showing reason connection. There is one more.
Although I can
Although.
run very fast.
So although is our contrast connection showing.
Contrast.
It's a subordinating conjunction showing contrast connection. So these four are the answers. Jamshid, I have unmuted you. So we are solving the test that I shared recently. Did you go through that?
Hi, teacher.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. What about you?
I am doing absolutely great. And we are enjoying this session because we are solving these MCQs. Did you complete this one?
No, never heard about it. Just watching.
Okay. So we have this courses section, and if you click on the courses section, you should be able to see this test.
Yeah, in your website. Okay.
It's our website. If it were mine, I would have logged it completely. This is an open website, accessible to everyone. Right.
Okay, got it.
So let's try to solve and try to contribute to these questions. So select the coordinating conjunctions. Which are the coordinating conjunctions in these?
Or yet. So but.
Or, yet, so, and
Sorry,
but.
so near.
Fanboys.
Yeah.
So
Fanboys, yeah.
for
right,
and
it's
nor,
S.
but, or, yet, so. So we have these ones here. Although is a subordinating conjunction because is also a subordinating conjunction.
Okay.
This shows reason, this shows contrast.
Contrast.
Next. Now we need to select the ones which shows contrast connection.
Okay. subordinating, contrast, although and because.
Because is a reason connection, so not contrast.
Okay, sorry.
Although,
Though, even though, though,
and
even though,
he answered that though and even so. Yeah.
Though and even though, it also shows contrast connection. There is one more.
despite,
Despite.
Despite, exactly. The rest is because, as I said, it shows reason connection. We have while, which shows time connection. We also have when,
and
which
when
shows time
it's time.
connection.
Yes.
Reason connection.
So,
Okay, give me a second. I'll remove this thing from this side. One second. Yeah, much better. Okay, someone said so. So is a reason connection. Yes, there are two more.
because,
Since
Because and since. Did you notice that since we
D
already
and
have
F.
since for reason time connection as well? We can use it for both.
yeah,
Yep.
Though, even though, contrast. While is time,
con-
and when is also time. Base form of the verb. Easy. Two.
cook,
Cook and
um, right,
ride.
It's like the basic cook, right?
Ride. That's it. Two of them. So wrote is
Yeah,
V2.
these two answers are the both.
Yeah. Sing, sang,
Base
sung.
form.
This is V3.
Others not.
Jumps is third person singular, and fighting is the gerund form. Verbs. Present continuous.
present,
Which are the auxiliary
continuous.
verbs for present continuous?
Okay, I am writing an essay.
I'm writing an essay, so am is our auxiliary verb. Present continuous tense.
They are writing an essay.
So
He is
am,
writing an essay.
is,
Are,
and are.
are.
So this is present simple. He writes essays. He was writing an essay. This is past continuous. And I had written essays. This is past perfect. Select the subordinating conjunction that shows conditional connection. So one is obvious.
Condition.
If the B
Is obvious. Conditional connection. There are two more.
Unless,
Unless is
Conditional.
also condition. True.
and A provided that.
provided.
Again, while is time connection because reason connection, though is contrast connection. By the way, these are used to make complex sentences. Now let's select non-restrictive. Chirag, you should be able to answer this one.
Yeah. A.
Because
Use the commas.
we are
We
using
can
commas.
directly say Sarah owns the bookstore.
We can directly say Sarah owns the bookstore, but we added a non-restrictive clause because we can easily remove this one out of this sentence and still the sentence would make sense. Now is it clear between restrictive and non-restrictive?
Yeah.
Which two of the following are proper nouns? So what I did is I made everything in capital. I wrote everything in capital. So now you cannot follow that rule of capitalization.
Yeah, the which of two? There should be. Yeah, I got it. D and F. Yeah.
So Harry, it's a proper noun. New Delhi
And New Delhi.
is a proper noun. Cookie is a common noun. Human is a common noun. Building is a common noun. And man is also a common
Man.
noun. It's a
Common.
simple rule in English grammar that whenever we see a proper noun, we should capitalize the first letter. And in terms of New Delhi, we'll capitalize N as well as D. The rest, everything should be in small until and unless it's in the beginning of a sentence. Identify complex sentences. There should be a dependent clause and an independent clause.
After I finish my work, I will play video games.
So after I finish my work is our dependent clause because it seems incomplete. Without the independent clause, I will play video games. There is one more.
When I become.
Okay, so we'll select C. When I become an entrepreneur, a dependent clause, I will do a lot of charity. Let's verify the rest. I wanted to go to the beach, comma, but. So but is our coordinating conjunction. So
Or
this sentence
nothing.
is our compound sentence, not complex. I enjoy reading books and watching television. This is our simple sentence because it only has one clause, independent clause. They laughed.
Yeah.
This is a simple sentence because it has a subject, they. This is third person plural. When it comes to personal pronouns, they is third person singular pronoun. Sorry, third person plural pronoun. And laughed. This is in the past form. This one. I will either go on a long drive or I will stay home and enjoy a nice cup of tea. So this is a compound sentence because we are using coordinating conjunction or. Clear with all the sentences?
I have a question.
Yes, Chamshid.
So in here said complex sentences. What I know from when it comes complex sentence, just it is two sentences. It doesn't matter like we can use some of the A and C like after and when, or look at B just the but.
But
Also, this is also one sentence looks like complex, right?
it's not complex, but it is a compound sentence because we are using
Compound.
but is a coordinating conjunction. When, okay, let me point it out. So we are talking about when. When is a subordinating conjunction showing time connection. So if you read this dependent clause, when I become an entrepreneur, it's an incomplete sentence without the independent clause. I will do a lot of charity. A dependent clause and an independent clause. We can also switch these things. I can start the sentence by saying, I will do a lot of charity when I become an entrepreneur. Again, a complex sentence. Did you get it now?
Yeah, if there's like dependent and independent clause, it is complex, right?
Yes, it becomes a complex sentence. Can you try it for this one? Can you switch this sentence? Can you start the sentence with I will?
Yeah, we can say that I will play video games after I finish my work.
Okay. So now you need to understand one more rule. If you notice in these sentences, after I finish my work, can you see a comma? It's not that clear. It's a bit blur. But can you see a comma here?
If we just replace the places, no, we don't need a comma.
Forget about replacing the word. Can you see this comma over here?
Yeah, I can see that.
And we can also see a comma over here.
Yes.
Do you know why we use this comma?
To separate between the
Dependent
dependent
clause
and independent clause.
and independent clause. If you remember, we also switched the sentence. We switched the sentences. So when we start with an independent clause, for instance, I will do a lot of charity, and then when we add a subordinating conjunction, we won't be adding a comma. Always remember this rule. The comma is not required because the dependent clause, when itself tells the reader that this is now a subordinating conjunction. So no comma if you're switching this sentence. So remember the simple rule. If your sentence starts with a dependent clause, add a comma. But if your sentence starts with an independent clause, don't add any commas. It's a simple rule.
But in us speaking and reading, there is a kind of a tendency you shouldn't use so many, simple sentences, but complex sentences. And they say some of the books, like complex sentences, they include all the things like the A, B, C, and F. This kind of sentence, they are the complex sentence, not simple ones. That's why I'm just confused
No.
in
If you are
asking.
referring to words as complex, if it is long, that is not the grammatical rule. If you look at it in non-grammatical way, this also looks like a complex sentence because it has a lot of context. But in terms of grammar, this is only a compound sentence because we are using the coordinating conjunction or over here. So if you look at it grammatically, only these two are the complex ones. This is the definition of a complex sentence in grammar.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, so when we finish this test, we'll have this list which also shows our time, the time we took to complete this test. We will be at the top in terms of the highest time taken and also the highest marks scored, of course. We made a few mistakes, I think, in syllabus. Apart from that, we are good. Okay, let's identify simple sentences. The definition of simple sentence is there should be a subject and there should be a working verb. It should resonate with the subject. There should be a subject verb agreement. So now tell me, which are the simple sentences?
I enjoy reading books.
I enjoy reading books. We have three more.
They laugh.
They laughed because these are subject, third person plural. There
She
are two more.
runs.
Sorry? She runs.
She
Is a
runs
subject, run is
after
a
I
verb.
finish my work.
And then
After I finish my work.
after is a subordinating conjunction showing time connection. So this is a dependent clause. So no,
Okay. I will go for a walk.
I will go for a walk. And the same rule applies here. When is also a
When.
subordinating conjunction showing time connection. So this is a dependent clause. So we'll select B. Done?
Okay.
Okay, let me show you something. So when I created this test, I put in a lot of efforts to organize these things. So this is the actual test. So I first added these basic rules of capitalization, then I added communication skills, syllables and basic stuff. Then I went to proper nouns, then common nouns and all these stuff. But the problem is when I saved this test, it has this option of randomizing the whole thing. So there are like 66 questions and there is this premium feature that they provide. Can you see this subscription required?
Yeah.
So here is the option that I need. I don't want them to shuffle these questions because I need it as per the order. So if you look at this test, it's a little bit more challenging because it is random now. I wanted it to be in sequence, but it's okay. So select the main verb for future perfect. There is only one, future perfect.
Will have.
Will have. Was, were is for the past continuous. Am, is, are is for present continuous. Will is for future simple. Will be is for future continuous. Had is for past perfect. Has or have is for present perfect. And of course, as Chirag said, will have is for future perfect tense. Auxiliary verb for present tense.
Am is are.
Auxiliary verb for present tense. Am, is, are. Future continuous tense. It should be in the future form. So we need will.
Yeah.
And we also need the
I will
continuous
be.
form. So
I will be
will
singing a song.
plus
He will
be
be singing a song.
plus ing. So this is one. There is one more.
He will be singing a song.
He will be singing a song. So we have will, we have be, and we have the ing form. So future continuous. Jamshed, is this test challenging or is it easy?
For me, honestly, it is not that difficult.
These are the
But
simple
the
ones.
honestly, I don't sometimes know just what is subordinating or just the kind of specific names of conjunctions. You know, if you say something like, "What is this sort of conjunction?" I maybe just can't find about it. I mean, yeah, this may be in that case maybe challenging, but for now this kind of test is not that difficult for me.
All right. I think NG, you just joined. What do you think about this test? Is it too challenging or is it too simple?
Sorry, sir. Like I joined now, so I don't have.
Yeah. So what we are doing is, I recently, if you're active on our Telegram channel, you might have noticed that in the courses section, I added this link. So on this page, you should be able to take this test. There are 66 questions which covers all the basic concepts of grammar. And once you learn these concepts, English becomes so much easier to understand and produce. So these are all the basic rules. Just sit here for a while. If you can
Yes.
contribute to the answers, try to do so.
Sure, sir.
Teacher, I'm gonna send you two links, and later on you can check it. When I was applicant, like 3 years ago,
Mhm.
I used to use this platform to say it. I mean, test this.
Sure, give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. I'll go through it.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I received it.
Yeah.
Grammar Plus and Grammar Spot Pot. I'll go through it later on. All right, let's select present perfect tense.
He has written an essay.
He
They have written an essay.
has and have. So for present perfect, we use has and where is have? They have written an essay. Future simple. So what is the formula? Do you remember that? Anybody who remembers the formula for future simple?
Yeah, will.
Subject plus will plus
Subject plus will plus object.
plus verb. Which verb? Then comes the object.
Simple base form.
Base form of the verb. So which one has subject? Okay, this one has a subject. It also has will, but the problem is there is be and ing. So this is not
Be.
the answer. Here it has
They will.
has. So has is not the answer. They will sing a song. So this has
Yeah.
subject plus will plus v1 and a song is our object. So we'll select this. There is one more. Have is not there. They
He
will.
will sing a
Sorry, he
song.
will sing a song. So these are our two answers. They are singing a song is present continuous. So next. Verb. One shot, quickly.
I am taking. Oh, sorry. I. Sorry. Take verb.
Calm down.
It's
Verb.
too complicated. Taking.
Taking. Select the adverbs.
The exam like IELTS.
Sorry? Yeah, just like
The exam like IELTS. When I
See, you need to
solve.
chill during the examination. If you take it too seriously, you won't be able to perform.
No, sir. I am saying when I solve list of heading, I see like keywords. Yeah. This answer is right, but it's for challenging. But it's wrong.
No issues, it happens.
Select the adverbs. Okay. Calmly and longly.
Calmly
Lovingly.
and
And
lovingly.
lovingly, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So let's identify the rest. Jason is a proper noun. Beautiful is an adjective. Black is also an adjective. Man is a common noun. And that is the reason calmly and lovingly. These are our answers. Main verbs for past
Select the
perfect.
main verbs and past.
There is only one
Perfect.
for past perfect.
Had. Select the past perfect. Okay. I had cooked dinner.
I plus had
Had cooked
plus
dinner.
cooked. Which form of the verb is it?
V3.
V3. So for perfect, and there
They
is one
had.
more thing. No, it's V3.
They had.
NJ, it's V3. Cooked is the third form. Cooked. This is the third form. For instance, if I write, I had written an essay. So write, wrote, written. This is V3. I should actually change this one. I'll change this one to something else. I'll use a third form of the irregular verb. So I had cooked dinner is correct. Okay, I'll show it to you. Tenses, select the past perfect. Let's edit this one right away. Past perfect. So I think this should be our answer. So this one. So I will write here, I had. Write is the V1 form, wrote is the past form, written is the past participle form. So this is V3. So for perfect tenses, we'll always use V3. So I had written an essay. This is something that should be there. Okay, next. Personal pronoun, second person.
You.
You. Am is an auxiliary verb. This is not a pronoun. I is a pronoun. This is first person singular. First person plural would be we. Second person is you. Third person singular is he, she, it. We only have she over here. Then comes third person plural, that is they. So our correct answer is you. Is an auxiliary verb, by the way. Am is also an auxiliary verb. Past continuous. So think about the auxiliary verb. There are two auxiliary verbs for past continuous.
He was cooking.
And
They were cooking.
easy.
Yeah.
Select all the irregular verbs.
Write.
Write, wrote, written. Cook, cooked, cooked.
Jump.
So regular. Play, played, played. Regular. Jump,
No.
jumped, jumped. Regular.
Regular.
Ride.
Right.
Then comes
I road.
road. Ridden. So
Ridden.
regular.
Yeah.
Fight.
Fight. Fight.
Fight. Fought, fought.
Fought. Fought.
Irregular verbs. Select the negative sentence. So negative sentence consists of a word which makes it negative.
I do not.
So it has a not. There is one more.
He did not
So
forget their classmate in an after decade.
So negative sentences. This is a positive sentence. This is a question sentence, and this is a negative sentence. Right? This is also question. This is a positive sentence. Next.
Select the third person singular form of the third person singular. Okay. Third person singular.
Third person singular. So cook is V1. Wrote
Okay.
is
Third
V2. Sung
Yeah.
is
V3.
sing, sang, sung. Right? So jump, jumped,
Yes.
jumped. Third person singular is
Jumps.
jumps. So this is third person singular.
Okay.
Ride
Okay.
is base form and fighting is the gerund form. So our answer is. Hey, what happened?
Jump. Jump.
Array, I already said jumps, third person singular, but I selected sung. So we made a mistake. So this happens randomly. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Future perfect continuous tense.
They will have. Sorry.
Future perfect.
Future perfect. Okay. They will have some songs by the times.
They will have
I will have been.
been.
Okay.
We need
They will
continuous
have been. They have been singing a song.
Future. They will. I will.
Oh,
Have
he
been.
will. He will have been singing a song.
Where is he will have been?
E.
He will have been singing a song. Future perfect continuous. So he will have been singing. So this is one. There is one more. Same thing.
I will have been. Yeah.
Next. Past form of the verb. There is only one.
Wrote.
Wrote. Examination. I hate these ones.
Four.
Four.
Nation. Yeah. Examination.
Ne. Sha. Na.
I think so. It's 5.
Me. Ne. Sha.
Ne,
Na. It should
sham.
be 5 or 4. 5. Alright, what about the subject? Subjects. There are 4 subjects here.
I.
So let's remove the
be.
ones that are wrong.
Jaison.
So right is obviously a verb, so it's not our answer. Verbs can never be subjects.
Yeah.
There is one more which can never be a subject.
New Delhi.
That is New Delhi can be an
New
object.
Delhi.
Can be a subject as well. New Delhi is the capital of India. Subject is New Delhi.
Sorry. Me is an
Me.
object.
So except me and right, we can select everything. Done. Past participle form of the verb. V3.
Okay. Sung.
Sing, sang, sung. Past participle.
Yeah.
This time we got it right.
Yeah.
Okay, we lost 1 mark. Anyway,
Which four of the
common
following
nouns.
are common?
Do you remember the proper nouns? Harry
Yeah.
and New Delhi. So the remaining is?
Other. Cookie, human,
I
building, and
selected a
man.
verb. I think I selected a verb. Nah, building is not a verb.
Common.
It's a noun form of the verb. It's not a verb,
Yeah.
it's a noun form. It's a building as well.
Adjectives. Beautiful. Calmly.
It's an adverb.
Oh, sorry. Ly adverb. Adjective. Black.
Black. So let's understand this one. So an adjective always modifies the noun or a pronoun. So I can say she is beautiful. So the word beautiful modifies she, our pronoun or our subject. If I say this is a black Mercedes, so now we are referring to Mercedes as black. So this becomes our adjective. Let's understand calmly as well. So he is talking calmly. So adverbs, we're talking about this one. Adverbs modifies the verb. So we are modifying the verb talking. So he's talking calmly. The rest is not neither adjective, it's nor an adverb. Jaison is a proper noun. Man is a common noun. Had is the main verb of perfect tense in the past form. Next one. Third person plural.
Yeah.
There is only one.
We.
No. So I.
Sorry.
First
I
person
we.
singular. We
I,
is first person plural.
yeah. Singular.
Sorry.
I, we, you, he, she, it, they.
They. So they is our third person plural. What about this one? Select the superlative form of the adjective and adverb. Now it should be easy.
One is superlative. Okay. Third one superlative.
There is one more.
Quickest and most.
Most
Sorry, more quickly.
most quickly. More is our comparative. This is positive.
Yeah.
This is comparative. This is positive. The left side, these three on the left are our adjectives. These three on the right are our adverbs. So positive, comparative, superlative, and superlative.
Okay.
Identify the interjections. There is only one which is not an interjection, and that is
In spite of.
in spite of. So the rest is
And also in interjection, the use of. So which.
these are all interjections, and we don't use interjections in IELTS.
સર છેલ્લે જે ઓલું છે એ શું છે
In
એને કયું
spite
કહેવાય
of.
કયો કોમા છે
It's just like
એ
despite.
નહીં એ નહીં હે એની પાછળ ઓલું કયું છે
Exclamation.
એક્સક્લેમેશન
Yeah, so we use exclamation marks here. Select the positive form of the adjective and adverb. Now it should be easy.
So positive form adjective and adverb. Beautiful
That's an adjective.
and adverb is beautiful.
Beautifully.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. More beautiful, most beautiful, most beautiful.
Yeah. So we'll use more because we cannot say beautifuler.
Yeah.
So more beautifully, most beautifully. Select the rules for capitalization.
The letter I.
The letter I should always be capital. True.
After a full stop,
Yes, true.
Proper noun.
True.
The first letter of every new sentence.
True. These are the 4 rules of capitalization. Personal pronoun, third person, singular.
I V you.
You is second person.
I V you. Okay, okay. He, she, it. Okay, he
He,
and she. It.
she, and it.
So right.
Select the types of subordinating conjunction. Okay, just subordinating conjunction. Okay, there are 4 which are actually subordinating conjunction, and 2 of them are made by me. So I made them. They
Okay.
are not the real ones.
Time connection.
Time
Time
connection,
connection. Reason connection. Conditional connection. Contrast connection.
duty connection is homemade, and so is answer connection.
Select the main verb for the present perfect tense. Okay. Present. Will have. Sorry. Present perfect. Yeah, will have.
Okay, hold on. So select the main verbs for the present perfect tense. So it has to be
Sorry. Future. Have has.
have and has. Identify compound complex
Identify.
sentences.
Compound perfect tense.
So let's identify one at a time.
What's
So is
complex?
this
Okay.
simple compound complex or compound complex?
Compound complex. Is the complex only for?
The first one is complex because it has a dependent clause. We
Yeah.
also have a subordinating conjunction showing time connection, dependent clause. And then we have an independent
Yeah.
clause. What about the second one?
It is a compound.
It is a compound sentence because we have a coordinating conjunction, but what about this one?
Is the compound complex. Although and use and.
We are using although and, which is a subordinating conjunction and a coordinating conjunction in the same sentence. So one is this.
Yeah.
We have one more to go. What is this one?
I enjoy reading. No.
Which one? Which sentence is it?
It's on simple time.
It's a simple sentence.
Simple sentence. Yeah. After I finish my work, I will. Yeah, this one.
This is a compound complex sentence because we have a
Compound
subordinating
complex.
conjunction. This is our dependent
After.
clause. We also have an independent clause, and we have one more independent clause joined with a coordinating conjunction and.
Okay.
Easy?
Yeah. Select the coordinating conjunction. Okay. For and nor.
But or yet, so it was in another question.
Yeah. Select the future tense.
Future perfect.
Future perfect tense. Okay. Future perfect tense. Okay. He will. He will be singing a song.
That is continuous. Future
Sorry.
continuous.
They will have
Can you see V3?
songs by the.
Sing,
Yeah.
sing, sung. So we have to select this. See, once you understand the main verbs, I already shared it in the chat recently. You need to understand auxiliary verbs. You need to understand the main verbs of the perfect tense, and you also should have a clear idea of regular and irregular verbs. Once you have idea about these things, tenses becomes very easy.
Okay.
Regular verbs.
Select the regular verbs. Cook.
Cook, cooked, cooked.
Play.
Write, wrote,
Play.
written. So this is not a regular verb. Play,
Irregular.
played, played. So this is again a regular
It's
verb. Jump,
regular.
jumped,
Jump.
jumped. This is a regular verb.
Jump.
Ride, rode, ridden. Irregular verb.
Jump.
Fight, fought, fought. Irregular
Fight.
verb.
Fought. Jump.
Personal pronoun, first person, singular and plural.
I and we.
So am, it's not a personal pronoun. It's an auxiliary verb in the present tense. Am is are. It's in present continuous. Am is are. We have they, which is a personal pronoun, but it is a third person plural form. Is just an auxiliary verb, just like am, is, and are. and she is a personal pronoun, but it is third person singular. He, she, it. We only have six more to go, and I think we only need a few more to top. The highest score is 133,
Okay.
and we are at 123. We need 10 more score within the next few.
So few of them we mistake to select.
Yes, we made silly errors.
I am taking a grammar test.
Okay.
Identify the object. Okay.
Object. So there are
Grammar
three
test.
ones. So
Oh, grammar
object is
test.
a, grammar,
Correct.
and test. So 6.
So,
So we are at 86.
is article.
A is an article. Grammar and test is our proper noun. So called a grammar test is our object.
Okay.
Okay, let's complete this one. Here it is I, which is our subject. Am is an auxiliary verb. Taking is the verb.
Verbs.
So
Taking is
subject, verb, object.
So A is an added in article
Yes, it's an article.
or object.
It's an article. A is an article. Am is our auxiliary verb.
Okay.
Correct. So we are concerned about subject, verb, and object.
Okay. Okay. Select the present simple tense.
Present simple.
He
There are two
writes
formulas.
essay. He writes essay. They
There are two
write
formulas.
essays.
Okay, hold on. So whenever we are using third person singular, so for instance, he, she, it, these are our personal pronouns, third person singular. So we'll use the formula subject plus the third person singular form of the verb. So writes. So this is correct. He writes essays. And whenever it is not third person singular, when it is not he, she, it, so we have other pronouns I, we, you, and they. We use the base form of the verb. So they write essays. These are the two formulas for present simple. Select the auxiliary verb for the past tense.
Was verb.
Auxiliary verb for past tense would be was verb. We are still at 129. The highest score is 133. Okay, we have 4
Identify
answers here. Select the identify
clause.
the independent clause. We cannot mess this one. So she went to the
Okay.
store.
No.
Independent clause. Independent.
Okay. Independent. Dependent. Not independent.
She went to the
She
store
went to the store, right? He finished his homework
early.
early.
This
early.
is a dependent
Okay,
clause.
earlier.
When
Yeah,
I become an
when
entrepreneur, this is independent. Sorry, this
the
is dependent.
the sun was shining brightly. Yeah, and last one, I enjoy reading books.
So I think we should have reached the top spot, 133, 133. And now we still have 2 more questions at hand. Past simple, easy one.
Hey,
There is only one.
I cooked dinner.
So subject plus past form of the verb, that is cook, cooked, we do, and our object is dinner. So we are at the top. Select the positive sentences. So easy ones.
I chose to create this. Yeah.
Positive. This is question.
I want to eat ice cream right now. Yeah.
Positive.
This one.
This is again a question.
Question. And I drank milk from the fridge.
Positive. And this is a negative sentence. So we have already topped the chart. Game complete. Congratulations. We took 51 minutes. And if you see the leaderboard, we'll write Q&A session number 65. I'll write your name, Chirag. Okay, we cannot write everything, so we'll keep it as it is. So you can remember it like this: Q&A session number 65. We scroll this. So we are at the first, and we need to look at the answers. I think we made 2 errors.
Sorry, it's very interesting thing. Yeah, really.
See, if you know the rules, it's interesting, but if you don't know the rules, it is challenging. And we need to find the ones that we messed up. So this was right. Okay, my scroll is not working. Yeah, we made mistakes in this one. So rapid, ra and pid 2.
Okay.
I selected it as 3 because rapid I selected 3. We lost marks here. Re, D,
D,
Q
Q plus.
plus 4. So we selected 5. We lost 1 mark there. Yeah, I said that this is the third person singular form, but I selected the past participle form. So 1 more mark here. We did not make any mistakes after that. We were very careful.
Yeah, 111.
So we should have scored like a bit more, but that's okay. So yeah, congratulations.
સર એક છે સર
Yeah.
કે છે ને આઈ થિંક આમાં છે ને તમે એક્ઝામ્પલ રીતે આપણે આઈએલ્સ ના એક્ઝામ્પલ હોય ને એ તમે એડ કરીને આવી રીતે કંઈક કરો તો
But it will become more complicated. If I add examples related to IELTS, it will become more complicated for
It's
newbies.
too, yeah.
I created this one so the ones who are learning the basics of grammar. So when I take these sessions with students who are absolutely new to the test, for them this is extremely challenging. For you, it's easy because we covered the grammar portion a long time ago. That is why it's easy for you. So let's check our name.
સર અમુક એક્સ્ટ્રા પણ આમ કહેવાય ને હાર્ડ વન પણ એક આવી બનાવો.
Definitely, I can do that.
લાઈક આપણે ઓલું CFER લેવલ છે ને
CFR level. So what I can do is I can do this thing. I can create a new PDF, a new quiz, but this time instead of these questions I'll be adding these ones. Can you see my screen? No, not yet. 1 second.
No.
I think you should be able to now. Is it visible?
Yes.
Right. So what I'll do is I'll make a quiz, but I'll use these ones.
Okay.
These ones as the questions. These are the common grammatical errors that students make. And then I'll create one more with common structure errors. So these simple rules.
Yeah.
So this will make it a habit for students to understand these errors, and they will not make it again. Alright, so I think we are at the end of the session. So how was today's session? It is completely unexpected. I did not expect that we will have something like this as our session today, but yeah, it was fun.
It is for me good for because
we literally took 1.5 months to learn these concepts, and now it was just common sense.
એક છે કે છપાઈ ગયું છે મારે ગ્રામર.
Now you are
Really?
so called a grammar expert.
ગમે એને કહું ને કે ગ્રામર ઓકે હું કહું ત્યાં જતો છપાઈ જશે એમ કે ગુજરાતી ને ઇંગ્લિશ નથી પ્રોપર ઇંગ્લિશ છે. એકને કીધું તો બટ ઈ પાછો એને 8,000 પે કરીને 3 months માં અહીંયા કોસ્મોસમાં થતો રહ્યો જવા દો.
Okay, Chirag, the thing is this session is recorded live, and whatever you are saying,
Okay, sorry. So cut off the part of this.
you don't need to worry because your surname is not visible on this one. So chill. Chirag could be anyone in the world. So don't worry. Anyway, we'll keep this session here. It was absolutely fun. Thank you so much for contributing your answers, and you're pretty much close to the perfection. I wouldn't say neither am I perfect. I won't make mistakes. I won't make silly mistakes just like I did recently. But the thing is, it's about understanding these concepts, and the deeper you understand these concepts, the easier it gets for you to comprehend how reading module is formulated, how to curate your own essays, or how to formulate your answers while speaking. The only thing I'm able to do is, without thinking, I can construct these sentences, and that is the reason I'm fluent. That's the only reason I would say.
Yeah.
All right, so only practice these things initially. Once you get comfortable, move on to the next step. Start writing as much as possible, start reading as much as possible. Make sure that you go through vocabs, especially we have this entire section for vocabulary. Okay, I clicked on something, I said. Yeah, we have this entire section for vocabulary. Just make sure that you go through this again and again. We have Cambridge essay library, we have tongue twisters
Okay,
for
sir.
speaking and stuff. So there are many things to do.
Sir, one thing you gave me a IELTS listening link something.
ESL labs, are you talking about ESL labs?
I have something new. You talk about.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
તમે કંઈક કહેતા હતા કે એક નવી listening ની પણ છે. Listening નથી કે typing.
Yeah, it
Typing.
was for typing. So for typing, there
Okay,
is
okay,
this
sorry,
website
typing.
I recently figured out. One that Joy shared was Z typing. I'm not sure what this is. So this should be Z type. I've never used this, but there is also one thing. There is typing club or something like this. Yeah, this one. This is a great website for typing. So this is
Okay.
one.
Give me a link.
Yeah, I'll share the link over here. So typingclub.com. I'm sharing it on Telegram. I'm sharing it personally with you.
Okay, sir.
So this is one. This is the one that Jay shared. I'm not sure. I think it's just a game with a lot of ads, so I don't like ads personally. Another one is typing.com. This is my personal favorite to learn how to type. You just need to sign up for free using your Google ID. And
I do regularly. That is.
this is a great website to learn. And when you learn the keywords, all you need to do is go to this website. Typing monkey type, not typing, monkeytype.com. This is the best website for practicing our keystrokes. Okay, let me give it a shot for 15 seconds. Let's see what I can score. I made a mistake last, but yeah, this tells us what our typing speed is.
Okay.
So this is a great website to practice typing. So monkey type. I'm sharing this.
Give
link
me
as well.
both. Give me. Okay.
I'm sharing this link as well. I shared all three links personally, and
Yes, sir.
if you're someone who is watching this video, just drop me a DM. I'll share it to you directly. Alright, so we'll keep this session here. It was an absolute fun, and there is one more thing that I need to share here. So I recently shared the schedule, but I think I won't be able to attend it because I'm out of station. So on 19th of July, that is today, we had this session. The next session was meant to be taken on 26th. I'm not sure if I'll be able to, but I'll try my best. If I have good internet connection, I'll be trying so, because I'll be traveling during that time. Let's see. Anyway, I'll keep you posted.
Okay, sir.
Alright, chalo. Let's end this session. Thank you so much for joining.
Okay, sir.
Wishing you a great day.
Thank you, sir.
Take care.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, sir. Good night, sir.